Welcome to ADAMftd, your gateway to comprehensive import and export intelligence. This tool gathers billions of customs declarations and shipping records from more than 100 countries, capturing details at the shipment level, including information on buyers, sellers, weights, and even dollar values. Our data covers nearly 80% of global trade, with updates arriving monthly, so you always have the freshest insights. Getting started with ADAMftd is easy. First, click Trade Data on the left-hand side menu. Here you will see a search box where you can enter your product's HS code. If you do not know your HS code, switch to Product Description and type a few words to describe your item. You can enter the description in any language. In this example, I will search for fresh bananas. You will see that it reveals a series of HS codes to choose from. When you've picked the right code, just click Unlock Trade Data Now to see the import and export figures. You can also use the advanced search option to narrow down importers or exporters in a particular country, but we will leave that for a more advanced lesson. Now you will see the latest bills of lading and customs declarations for your product. ADAMftd covers about 80% of global customs records from over 100 countries. Sometimes you'll see withheld by government in the list of transactions. That just means the buyer or supplier name has been hidden at their request, but all other transaction details remain. This only affects around 2% of our data. To dig deeper, click any line to open the original document. And if you want to run your own analysis, hit Export to download everything into Excel. Next, switch to Market Analytics to track how your product performs over time. You can toggle between the number of shipments, total weight, quantity, or dollar value to see the view that matters most to you. Scroll down to the data table for a month-by-month breakdown, complete with links to the top buyers and suppliers. Knowing when your product peaks and ebbs each year is key. By spotting those seasonal swings, you can plan inventory, time your shipments, and even negotiate better rates when demand is highest. Head over to Supplier Country to see at a glance where your product is coming from. The darker a country appears on the map, the more transactions originate there. Why this matters: if you are looking to source new suppliers, you'll immediately spot major producing markets. If you want to benchmark against competitors, you can see which countries they rely on. And for supply chain risk management, you'll know if you're too concentrated in one region. On the Suppliers tab, you'll first see a tree map of top exporters. You can switch the view by number of shipments, total weight, quantity, or dollar value to resize and reorder the blocks. Below, a sortable table lists each company with those same metrics and a link to view their buyers. Whether you're scouting new partners or benchmarking competitors, this lets you pinpoint the major players, compare volumes, and choose who to reach out to next. To discover where global demand for your selected product is strongest, navigate to the Buyer Country tab. Here you will see a shaded world map that highlights every country importing your item, with darker shades indicating higher demand. Directly beneath the map is a detailed table you can sort by the metric of your choice: number of bills of lading, total shipment weight, quantity shipped, or total dollar value. The country that tops this list represents the market with the greatest demand for your product. With this insight, you can focus your sales and marketing efforts on those high-demand regions, adjust your production and inventory plans to meet customer needs, and uncover emerging markets that could drive your next wave of growth. On the Buyers tab, you will see a tree map of the company's top customers. You can choose to size those blocks by number of shipments, total weight, quantity, or dollar value, and watch the visualization update in real time. Just below the map you will find a comprehensive table that lists every buyer along with those same metrics, and each entry includes a link that shows which suppliers they source from. If you click on a buyer's name, you will open a detailed profile with full company information. This perspective is invaluable because it reveals new leads by showing exactly which companies are already purchasing the product, and it guides you in approaching similar prospects. It also allows you to tailor your sales pitch by understanding the typical order sizes and transaction values for each customer. By monitoring changes in import volumes, you can identify fast-growing buyers and direct your outreach toward those emerging opportunities. And that wraps up our look at these core features of ADAMftd. The platform is designed to help you to pinpoint suppliers and potential customers with absolute accuracy. There are many more capabilities to explore. We will cover those in upcoming presentations. To learn more today, visit www.adamftd.com.